we will also respect a minute of silence between the speeches. Our first speaker today, Johnetta Shaw. Johnetta Shaw.
Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, this speech meant a lot to me because this is how I began too. So I would like to present to you, in the beginning, there was the icebreaker. Raise your hand if you remember that first speech. Everybody, okay, good. We're doing good so far. And I remember that first speech like it was yesterday. Like, you're telling me I need to get up in front of everybody, know that I'm going to be evaluated on every word I said, and then also tell you about myself. This is a bit much. However, as you all know, that's the easiest speech, and that's where it all takes off. So thank you for sharing your experience with the icebreaker. I did the very same thing you did. I scrambled and went to YouTube, and I listened to speeches for days, and I mean, because they were all wonderful. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so good. So I did the same thing, and I love the way you inserted that humor into it. Like, okay, how do I get out of making my own speech and getting rid of this anxiety? I'll just copy their speech. I just love the way you threw that humor in. We know you were going to do that anyway, but it made the audience laugh, and I looked at how the audience responded to that because we could all relate. You told us about your family, which I think was huge because it showed basically where you came from, you know, why you were the way you were, why you were so driven, but also why you were so introverted, and what happened, you know, as far as your brothers. And then also related with you, the fact that you say you were a first generation college student, because that was my story too. So just being a first generation college student, that's huge. You know, my parents were so proud of me, actually the whole family, the church, everyone. So that was a reason to celebrate. And just the fact that once you went to college, you also went even further in your leadership, and you excelled in your leadership and your career. And you told us all about that. It was hard to, of course, give you critique because I love just the bravery and sharing your life with us. Suggestions that I would have loved to see that would have enriched your speech is, number one, I know you have some gnarly stories about your brothers, right? I know you do. And I would have loved to hear, you know, at least one or two of those mischievous stories or about their mischievous deeds to paint the picture. Also, I love your success story, but I would have wanted to hear your challenges through that time too, because I know it wasn't all easy and you went through some things, so that way sharing that with us, we know how to get through those challenging times as well. And then also at the end, give your audience a challenge. You know, whether it's getting to the next level on Toastmasters, whether it's, you know, a personal, you know, experience, something that they need to do now in their life. And thank you, that was wonderful.